What's up, trader? Probably you have tried many strategies to scalp US30. If any one of them is working, then you can skip this video. But if none of them is working for you, then I'll suggest you to watch till the end of this video, because in this video I will show you a simple, easy to understand, profitable US30 scalping strategy that can be used in 5 minutes time frame. You don't need any bunch of indicators, you don't need anything else, just simple support and resistance and simple price action pattern will give you incredibly profitable scalping strategy in this US30. Sound interesting? Then smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that being said, let's get started. Okay guys and girls, so to apply this strategy, we will consider two possible scenarios. Pay attention, it's a simple strategy guys and girls. Once you understand it, it will be very easier for you to scalp US30 in 5 minutes time frame. So I want you to pay full attention, stick till the end. So the first scenario in this strategy is we will be considering first of all a support or resistance. Let's assume that a market created an impulse to the upside and came to this level and then came back down somewhere here and then again went back to the same level. So once the price went to the same level where the sellers sold the market from this point, when the price will reach that level, there will have some kind of reactions. It's normal. So with that reaction, so there are two possible scenarios in that reaction. Keep in mind, the scenario one is that we could see that the price will have a strong rejection. There is one scenario. Okay, strong rejection can be represented by a strong long wick candle like this one. After coming here, for example, strongly rejected by the seller, created a very long wick candle with a, let's say, a long red body or any kind of body, but strong rejection. Okay, long wick candle, or probably a green candle closed here and then a full body red candle immediately gone down with a strong rejection. Okay, this is the first scenario. So if that's the case, when we will see that from the same level, okay, from the same zone, there is a strong rejection, that is a sign that the price is going to reverse from here. When we will see this kind of strong rejection, then we will be immediately sell from here wherever the candle will close, okay, by pending order or by market order, and our stop loss will be the previous high, whichever is higher here above this high, and we'll discuss how much you can take the profit target. Now this is the first scenario that we'll be considering. Now let's look at the second scenario. Okay guys and girls, so the second scenario is that when you see that the same situation, the price, let's say, created this impulse and then rejected from certain level to the certain direction and then came back to the same level, but this time instead of having a strong rejection, probably you see that the price was creating a smaller candles like this, okay, dojis or smaller candles, and this smaller candles is hitting this resistance. In that case, what we will be doing is we will be waiting for the price to create a structure. So structure could be a double top like this one, okay, a double top, or could be a head and shoulder, okay, like this, a head and shoulder, or any kind of consolidation. So what we will be doing is we will wait for that structure to be created and then break down from this structure. Okay, so once the price will break down from this structure, then we will wait for a retest of this structure. So let's say this is the neckline of this structure. We will wait for a candle to retest. Once the retest will be done, we will immediately short this market keeping stop loss above this structure, and then we will take whatever take profit target that we can set. So these are the two scenarios that we will be considering when we will be trading this strategy. Simple. Now let me show you plenty of examples so that you can understand this strategy and you can make money from day one like forex wizard does every single day. Let's jump onto the chart. Okay guys and girls, so let's see this example on US30 in 5 minutes time frame. So the first thing, as I told you, the first thing you need to find out is a major level of support and resistance. Now you can see that the price has created this big impulsive move to the upside, okay, created this move, and if you see that at some point the price came back to the same level, which is a very strong level of support. Let's draw a level of support here in this zone, and then what we see that, look at this one here, the price came with this long red candle, okay, from this previous support here, same zone. And then what we have seen that there is a strong reaction to the upside. Simple, okay. Previous support acted as a support, created a higher low, and then strong reaction to the upside, okay. With a long candle it hit, and immediately with a long candle it retreated back, okay. So this, with this green candle, is a strong rejection. So this is the scenario one. That's right, smash the like button now. So once we have found the candle, we have found the support, then the next step is to go long. So what we will be doing, go long. As soon as the candle closes, we will go long and we will keep our stop loss below this low, below this lowest point possible, and we will target at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which is easily achievable. Keep in mind that no risk to reward ratio less than 2 to become profitable in this strategy. Very simple. So once you took a trade, a winning trade, what's happened, look at this, the next thing, and then you see that the price came back to the same level of support, easily identifiable. Once the price came back to the same level of support, what is the scenario? You see there is strong rejection with this green candle, okay. It is not creating any doji or a smaller candle or any kind of structure. Instead, it has created a higher low and a strong rejection to the upside. So once we found that previously twice this level has been respected. Now the same thing, the price came here, created this high, so we'll go long from here, and definitely our stop loss will be below this low. We can put below this low, as this is the previous swing low, and then we can target at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, 2 back-to-back winning trade. Now look at the next time what happened. The price created this impulse and then again came back to the same level of support. Look at this, what happened after this. You saw that after the first reaction, what it did, look at this one here, the price has created a structure in this level of support, okay. So it's a nice looking structure, it's an inverted head and shoulder. You can see that move, came back down, again went above, came back down, so again impulse. So it's a double bottom or an inverted head and shoulder, whatever you wanna say, or a consolidation pattern. And from that structure with this green candle, what we have seen, the price has rejected to the upside. So this is the scenario 2. Well done. So now when we found scenario 2, what is the criteria? That once we see that structure is created instead of rejection, we will be waiting for the breakout from this structure. We have seen that with this green candle, with this one, the price has broken out of this structure. So once we identify the structure, let's identify the structure. So this is the structure. Let me transfer this one. So this is the structure and this is the neckline of this structure, okay. Now what we will be doing, we will be waiting for retest of this structure of this neckline, previous resistance as a support. And this is what we see, that with this doji, with this red doji, the price basically tested this neckline of this structure as a support. So once we have seen multiple retest of this previous neckline as a support, then what is the next job? Is to go long from here, keeping our stop loss below this retest candle. We easily can achieve 1 to 2 risks to reward for this trade as well. You can see that nice looking winning trade. Now what happened next? Look at this, the same thing, the price came back to the same level of support with this red candle, and then what did the same thing? The price created a higher low and created a strong rejection with this red candle. You can see the first of all back-to-back 2 candle, again there has been another candle and created a strong rejection with this red candle. And if we go long from the same zone, as this is the previous support here, the same level of support, if we go long from here, you know, that keeping our stop loss below this low, that's an awesome winning trade as well. You easily can take 2 to 1 reward to risk ratio for this trade. And then finally what happened, that a support may not, you know, persist forever. At some point what you have seen, this support is broken, and this broken candle is easily identifiable. You can see this is strong breakdown. There is no chance that we can think that this price will reverse again. Clear breakdown, and then the price started to break down to the downside. Now what happened later? You can see that the price was trending. Now what we will be doing in this strategy, we will be waiting for a possible support and resistance. So let's look for another setup that we have in this strategy. You can see, so let's look at this example here. Perfect example for our strategy. You can see that this market basically, let's draw this level of resistance here. You see that the prime market was respecting this level here. So what happened is there is a big impulsive move to the upside, okay, came to this point, you can see, and from this point what we have seen, that immediate rejection, strong rejection to the downside, came down to somewhere here, and then again the price went back to the same level. You can see that, okay. So with this level, what we have seen from this zone, we have seen a rejection here, didn't come much, again went to the same level. Now when the price reached this resistance here, you can see that same level, what we see, that we haven't seen a strong rejection. You can see that with this green candle and a smaller candle being created, still the price is going up. So it's not that we will be selling, because we have two scenarios. Either we need a strong rejection like this one, you see that strong rejection, or we need a structure to be created. Because it didn't have a strong rejection, we will be waiting for a structure to be created. And what we have seen, that the price basically has created this structure here. And then after creation of this structure, we have seen, you might say, okay, there is a structure here, right? There is a structure here been created with this red candle has broken down, right? Still it's not a sell, because if you replay the chart, then you will understand what I mean. Let's say the structure is created, okay, nice looking head and shoulder, okay, structure created, but we need to wait for a retest of this structure. So if you wait for the retest, what happened, that on the retest it failed, the candle again went back above, closed above the neckline. We need this neckline, okay, of this head and shoulder to be tested and to be rejected. So because the neckline has not been rejected, this structure is still valid. So what happened next? We have seen an uprise, and then again has broken out of the, now the structure is broken again. The new neckline of this structure is here. So this is the neckline of this newly developed structure. If we draw this, what we see, that now we see a rejection from this neckline. This previous support here tested as resistance, and we can say that, okay, now we can consider shorting from here, keeping stop loss above the neckline. Probably we can keep above this zone, and then we can target at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. That should be an winning trade, and that was an winning trade. So now what happened next? You can see the price again started to move from here to the upside, went back to the same level. Now what you see that on the same level, the price basically from this resistance, we see that a structure has created. You can see that again the price first of all created this red candle and again immediately went above, created this structure, double top formation, and with this red candle the price has rejected to the downside. Now with this red candle, this is the bearish engulfer, and this is the scenario 2. We have seen a double top. So when we see a double top rejection, strong breakdown, what is the next step is to go up, test the neckline of this previous support as a resistance, and then we'll be selling. So once this bearish engulfer has formed, what is the next step is to wait for a retest of this neckline. So let's draw the neckline here. This is the neckline of this double top, and what we see that with the next candle, so strong rejection from this neckline. You see that with a long wick candle the price rejected. Once we see the rejection, we can consider shorting from this zone with this candle easily, keeping the stop loss above this high, and we easily can achieve 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. See how many trades within a short period of time. Once you identify the support or resistance, you are done. You just need to consider 2 scenarios. The first scenario is to see how the price is reacting to the support or resistance. If you see a strong rejection, sell. If you see the price is creating a structure, then wait for the structure to be broken and the retest of the neckline. Okay guys and girls, so if you find value in this valuable strategy, then don't forget to smash the like button and also don't forget to subscribe, and at the same time watch these 2 videos that will change your trading completely. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon in my next video.